Hey, hey guys, look over there. No, 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 the other way. Almost. There it is. You found it. What's it look like? Huh. Interesting. It is. It's a logo. What's the logo for? It's for Unexpectedly Random Live! Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Unexpectedly Random Live. Today we are going to be playing The Legend of Dragoon once again. Thanks for the follow, Turning Mulbear. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Zelda Lease, thank you for checking in. Myself, I'm happy I checked in, because sometimes I forget to check in, and we all know what it's like when I check out. We're gonna be working our way along here. We've got some battling to do before we get to the moon, so we're gonna be working on that some today. I'm concerned my controller may be dying on me, but if it does, then we'll deal with it when it happens. If it doesn't, then that's fantastic. So, for those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here every day at roughly 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos, and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, let's get rolling here on this fun stuff here. We're gonna go back a little bit because we need to do some battling and do some leveling and things. We are working on Maru's Cat's Cradle edition, which is significantly less difficult than I remember it being, but it's still pretty tough. And what was it? Ashel's maxed out, so we're working on Rose's edition, and Mr. Blazing Dynamo is on guard duty, so that's pretty cool there. We are at the point, and I'm just gonna jump down here. We are at the point where we are basically ready to go to the moon. I guess we can get a battle in here to start off the streamification. But the thing about the moon is there is no returning from the moon. And we kind of need to do things, you know? Alright, we've got a Loner Knight and Human Hunter. Isn't that one of those, no, it's Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter? Yeah, I think so. I was gonna say, isn't that an anime? One of these guys is really rough. Boink, 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 boink. Oh. There it is. Ha! Got the insta-kill. Probably need to look into doing a thing. Getting a... Boink, boink. Ooh, got a counter on that one. That's rough. A therapy ring on Maru. That way we can keep her health restored, because she's not got a lot of health. But that speed. He is a fast attacker. Way too early. Okay. Way too late. It's not one extreme, it's the other. Classic Maru falling down on the job. If we end up with 10,000 gold, we will, before we go to the moon, we will go back to Lohan and get the legend equipment. Because things get a little dicey on the moon, if I remember. Isn't there an item back here that we haven't got yet? We probably don't need to save. Got that one after we fought the Dragoon, which is not to be confused with a dinosaur. There is an item. So how do we get there? From there, how do we warp to there? Okay. So I'm guessing it's that warp up top there, maybe? Ooh, we got some ghosty guys. Some kind of a ghosty guy. A specter. Yes. Ooh. Salvaged it! Nice! Alright, Dart, you are still on guard duty. Ooh, not the magic. Unless it's ice-based. Ooh, it's darkness-based, so it won't touch Rose at all. You both have the legend cask on. Oh, so much for your theory, Mr. Ghosty. That's fair. I laughed at you for missing, so it's only fair that I missed. Twice in a row is not acceptable. Well, now this is just getting tedious. It does nothing to Rose. I'm about to bring Dart in here and wreck some Spectre. Do Inspector, get get it, Inspector. Alright, back we go. That is not the right way. So... let's go. Ooh, it's the skeleton horsey guy. Also known as Oops, I Died with My Horse. Nice work. That flip she does is so quick. It's basically just as fast as you can click the buttons back to back. That was really... Oh, I got a stun on him. That was really early. Or I tried to get a stun on him. Oh, I messed it up. I thought I was doing so well. Okay, so we're going up here. And we're going down here, and then we're going back here, and then we're going up here, and then we're going down here, and then wait. Oh yeah, that's totally it. Maybe. Perhaps, possibly. Hey! The floor looks really crazy in here. You could actually probably... Hey, reset my encounter state. So then we go here, and then we go this way. And then we hope that this takes us to where we want to go. It's the right direction. Ooh, ooh, we might have found it. We found it. We found it. We found it, Maxie. We got a panic guard. Oh, I gotta tell Petey. Protector. Does the protector protect? It is not going to find the protector. Zoom. Oh, strike that. I can't pull the therapy ring. Arm blocking. Cool. I can't pull the therapy ring because I gotta have it for Dart, or otherwise his sword eats him. And let's be honest, nobody wants to be eaten by a sword. I mean, getting attacked by it's one thing, but actually getting eaten by a sword, that's a whole different problem. I thought they were carrying bottles of alcohol. That's these guys here. I was pretty certain that was what it was. And I thought it might have been the guy that we gave alcohol to in Bale. But it's not. And if you look real closely, you'll see that it's not. I got him out of sequence. Yeah, they're currently holding the decorpitated individual. I don't know if it's their own decorpitated personality. Or what. But it's definitely decorpitated. Yes, I know decorpitation is not a typical term, but I like... Oh, thanks. I like using words that are not really words, but are kind of words, and you can't tell me that they're not words, because they're words. But on the other hand, the bird is the word. You know, in practice, doing that action there would be incredibly difficult. I mean, just everything. I want to see somebody try and recreate all of these attacks, like Dart's little where he flips forward and then he kicks in midair and then like spirals back. I want to see that actually. See, everything up to that like backwards jump small thing could be doable. And most of Rose's could be performable. You might miss on that last attack as you jump backwards, but... Or last swing, I guess. Oh, wow. Smack. I like these guys. They don't seem like they counter very often. And that makes my job a lot easier. You know what? I realized I messed up the notice. My activity feed hadn't updated, so I thanked the wrong person for following. I do appreciate Turning Mulbear for following, but Exhilarate C. Thank you for following as well. And once again, I'm sorry about that. There we go. Now, got you covered. Thanks again for the follow. Okay, we got all of the items in here, I believe. And I think we got all the items in the other room. But I want to go this way just to be sure, because this is the other direction that we haven't definitively... There was technically a teleporter there down way at the bottom. Oh yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Yeah, we got it. Hot chocolate. I'm pretty certain that the next place that we it's not really steps, I guess, but it's the next place we gotta go. There's the one you need to know. It's not the correct statement. The next place that we've got to go is maybe a battle. Nope, there's not a battle. It's just a music video. Or not music video. Music video. Movie. This should take us back to the Xenobetos. Oh, the music's so good. Hey, it's this fishy guy. Although that's less tail and more creepy plant sort of thing. Oh, stream elements! Nice of you to finally join us. Sometimes the delay on that notice in chat is just comical. Boink, 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 boink. I will smack your tail clampy thing. Or something like that. There is so much delay before that last one. Almost every time I'm like, oh, oh, that's dispiriting. Nope, it's confusion. That is so much better. And it's better because it will resolve itself. Whereas fear or dispiriting or the other one does not. Nice. Oh, never mind. I thought she guarded, but she did not. Oh, that's a problem. Really caught her at a bad time. She's perched on top of her hammer, and look at that. She's down to half her health. Let's go ahead and clean this up. That little move. I don't think we're gonna have any chance of getting 10,000 gold without it taking forever, and I kind of want to move on. Work to Xenobetos. Zenibatos. We zoom in. All right. Is it the coolie bro that we need to talk to? Would you like to have wings? Yes. I got my wings today. That's a song. Or eventually will be a song. One I'm working on. Definitely not what I'm gonna sing any further on right now, because today is not the day for that. I like low on. There was a place. Where was the place? Was it Bernie? I don't remember now. That's not great. Let's go back to Bale. I want to go back to Bale. Because there is one thing that I do want to do here if we haven't already done. And here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. It's this process. Let me just turn off the screen here. Bloop. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and open the disk tray like so. And then we'll go ahead and go this one. Disk 2, right? Okay. Here, and here we go. And we'll have to do this again to go back, of course, but that one, okay. Boom, boom, and then should be able to turn the screen back on here, and then I should be able to close the disk tray. There we go. That should work. Please. I remember back in the day, it was always, there was one or two discs that, of course, we got the game on clearance from a local discount store. It was one of the greatest hits versions, and we all kind of pooled our money together. I still paint, but I don't want to do any more portraits. I wonder if that's because of Lovitz. Because painting portraits reminds me of Sir Lovitz. That's so sad. Okay. But yeah, we had one or two discs that they had a sensitive area on them that did not read very well. I think we can actually stay the night at Lovitz's house. Maybe, possibly, perhaps. Let's try going there first, because it'll be free. Hello. The boy called me Grandma. He said he loves me. I have a warm feeling. It's been a while since I've had such a warm feeling. That's super cute. Oh yeah. It's the first time that my boy opened up to anyone other than us. Hobbit's mother has something to smile about again. I'm glad that she is happy. This dinnerware is stylish. Our son melted the heart of Lovitz's mother. Lovitz's mother smiled for the first time in a while. I'm glad. Nuts. Okay, it's squeak by. Sorry. We gotta go up and see the kid, because obviously this is seeming like new dialogue. This is a very green spot on the wall. Ah yeah. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot dot dot. Well, fine. I'm going up on the roof. Jump. That's a huge spider web, though. Reminds me of arachnophobia. The movie, not the irrational fear of spiders that's completely justifiable. Yay! Boing. Okay, let's go back to the castle, maybe? We should never have war again. That's her obligation to the casualties of war. We should never waste the lives of the casualties of war. The wasteful war went on for 20 years. It's a long war. I lay my dreams on you, young people. Build a peaceful world where war will never ever occur again. Build a peaceful world. Build a peaceful world. If you build it, they will come to a peaceful world. I'm gonna go shopping in Lohan with my mom. Shopping in Lohan, it'll be really fun. Now that Imperial Sandor's threat is gone, we can go anywhere we want. I dreamed of going to Lohan to do some shopping with my girl. I'm glad it came true. I like peace. I am reveling in the beauty of it. Nothing can be better than world peace, don't you think so? Well... Time goes by and people's memory fades away, even the memory of Sir Lovitz. But maybe it's the way it should be. It's okay to forget. Otherwise, it is too hard. Yep, a memory can be a blessing and a curse. Let's go see if the drunk guy's still here. Don't do drugs and alcohol, kids. Hey, he's still here. I feel a warm glow throughout my whole body. Alright. Well, on the bright side, we know that he didn't fall in the pond. I love peace. I don't have to worry about my hubby being drafted. Country has pretty much calmed down. I wonder if my granddaughter is watching over us from above. Oof. My dear granddaughter. I truly love peace. These are still at a special price to celebrate the end of the war. I can give you a great price. Take everything. Well, what are you selling? Nothing that I can buy, apparently. I almost closed the stand, but I am managing to hang on. Gotta keep up the business. The future is for yourself, but it is not easy to grab it. Only you alone can grab your future. Oh yeah. I overcame it. I don't worry about it anymore. I still have a long life ahead of me. I'll try. I'm gonna shine. I don't remember what it was that she was overcoming, but I'm glad she's an overcomer. NATO burrito. You know that's probably going to become an emote, because they do kind of say it a lot. Yeah, we're here. Let's go in and visit the castle. The war is nothing but a tragedy. We should never have a war again. Nothing is better than peace. I'm taking it to heart. See, this is dialogue and stuff that we'd never see if we never came back here. Taking the blessings of peace to heart. Nothing is better than peace. For the Alliance. For the peace of the kingdom. For the Alliance. We had this war for 20 years. No wonder my son grew up so much. No wonder I'm old enough to have grandchildren. Hey. Okay, so we're not going to talk to everybody. Mr. Noish is taking care of the official duties while King Albert is away from the country. But King Albert is right here. Minister Noish is as wonderful as King Albert. In addition, he is less fussy about food. Remember, King Albert is right here. Hey. It is good as a charger. All the horses are gone. Everything is under control in the castle. That's good. I lost both my parents in that war, so I became a knight. The Dark Knight? I will adopt children who lost their parents, just like I was. I'm relieved that this 20-year war is over. We have to make a country where there will be no more war. What is this place? It is a pompous place. It looks to me like a alchemical workshop, but hey, a person. Smithing imbues your heart into what you make. Our wish for victory makes the arm stronger, and our wish for life makes the armor harder. Smithing turns your wishes into power, and that is my belief. Hey, you want to smith up some, Oh, here's the place to harden steel. It seems good swords are made here. You want to smith up my weapons and make them better? You know, if you're working on weapons there and you make a mistake, you might say that you smithed the mark. Yes. Hello, person walking in circles. Come back here. We're taking the intention of Sir Lovitz. We will protect the future of this country. We, the Knights of Serdio, are making an effort every day to achieve peace. Your Majesty, Albert, please leave it to us and enjoy your journey. Yeah, enjoy his journey. It's not really enjoyable. We wrote a song about you. I wish I could have Sir Lovitz listen to the song. Oh, nice. 4 warriors dare to face the dragon from antiquity. Their courage made the dragon beg for death, and it returns to the Mother Earth. I guess songs aren't what they used to be anymore. It's a strange looking instrument. Is it a euphonium? Or maybe it's a theremin. That one's definitely a French horn. That one's a French horn. I don't know what else. My music teacher in elementary school had a French horn that looked like it had been run over by a bus. We still don't know the whereabouts of the tactician in black. Where on earth is the tactician in black? The tactician in black! I've heard him called a lot of things, but tactician in black is a new one. It's like we have Johnny Cash at home. And then the Johnny Cash at home is tactician in black. Sergio is very peaceful. There's nothing to worry about, Your Majesty Albert. Enjoy your journey. There's no need to worry about the country. So, this guy, this is the minister, I'm sure. I'm glad to hear that he's doing a nice job. Yes. As much as I want to go down there, I don't want to go down there. Hey, is this, the tactician in black? That is great. I need to note that. That's gonna be the title of this episode when I post it over on the YouTube. I'm actually going to make a note of that. Are you ready? Are you ready? Tactician in black. 1924 TLOD VOD name. Tactician in black. I love it. In black. It's a lot easier to see if you don't write over the text that's printed on your notepad, but hey, I'll figure it out eventually. The title, probably, not the writing over text. That's never going to change. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Aww. I remember this view and spending time out here with Shana. We were so naive back then. And now, it turns out she's a god. I mean, the god of destruction, but still. Okay, let's head out. Let's go forward. I think we're headed to the moon now. That's we're not gonna make enough money to be able to spend in Lohan. I don't think. Although we're close to 3,000, maybe. 3,000 in Xenobatos will get us the last armor, I think, and that will help reinforce our abilities. Who is it that we're missing the armor for? Because we have Rose, we have Dart. We also need to sleep in a place. We're missing Mr. Purple. Oh, Albert, I think, is the one we're missing. From there. Because we got hers, yeah. So she's invincible to water attacks. And we'll give her the fire, or the red stone. Once we get a little further along. So, okay. On our way out of town, let's stop at a sleeping place, see how much gold we have. Probably not enough for stopping in a sleeping place. 2,600, yep, we'll be fine. And then 2 or 3 battles in Xenobatos, probably. And we'll be good to go. Because it's the shop at Xenobatos that has the armors. Yes, please. It's 10 gold. I think I can manage that. All right. Legend of Dragoon. Yes, I'm insane, but I was just going through Japanese pronunciation of the title because, oh look, there we are. Let's see if I can do a thing. Let's see if I can do a thing. This one. This one. This one. Cool. This one. This one. This one. Okay. One more time. This would have been faster to, yeah. This one. Oh, okay. So I see that if I would, there we go. That'll fix it. There we go. There wasn't enough waiting music, so I made some up. Alright, I am free to run. I am free to get encounters. Honestly, I should probably warp to Mayfield, do my battling there, and then come back. I don't think I can get an encounter in here. Okay, so since we're red already, and I think it'll change if we warp, we're gonna go ahead and get a battle out here. There we go. Yay! Ooh, a guillotine and a bird that looks like a harpy. Yep, you can tell it's a harpy because of the way that it is. Nice. Kablamo, kablamo. Oh wow, that's a bad spot. Good to know that that's a counterable spot. That is literally the fastest turnaround in that entire sequence. That's not supposed to be possible. Die. For them to counter. He said die, and so it did. That's a bad. What is with these guys in Xenobatos? Lump. Well, I got the counter. That alone is an improvement. We'll have to see how much money we make from this. If we make enough money... 87. I think we make more money in Mayfield. Mayfield. You know, teleporters as a means of travel would be so much nicer. It's just like, here, let me hop in and whoosh, pop out the chimney at Ollivander's. I'm gonna get attacked. I'm gonna get attacked. These guys' spawners are also easier to deal with, too. Poke. Bye-bye. Forgot what I was doing right there for a second. But I did it, and I got it, and I got it, and it was good. It was great, and yay! A recovery ball! Wonderful. Yes! 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 Oh, that is great. That is great. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad. That is awesome. That means that she's earned a lot more SP than anybody else, or maybe her SP requirements for the level up are different. Everybody is level 5 Dragoon. Yes! Yes! Before we get to the moon. So close. We are so close. So, with that, we can definitely work our way to the moon now. Once we get this last armor purchased. So, just, I don't know, 2-3 battles. I would have liked to have the additions complete before going to the moon, but it's not the end of the world. We'll definitely have them done before we get to the end of... to the last battle. Or at least we should. I question Maru's a little bit, because it's, this one's really convoluted compared to her previous ones. Once we get all the additions maxed. Boing. For general battles, I'll probably sequence through the other ones to try and get them all up to 99, just for the sake of being consistent. Because then we can say we truly maxed them all out, even though it doesn't actually change anything, statistically speaking. Oh, that takes some serious timing there. You basically got to be pressing the button for the next edition. It's wrapping up the counter interaction there. That was crazy. That's a really rough spot to get a counter at. Alright, we're at 28 and some change, so I'm guessing maybe 2 more battles. And then we can finally make it to the moon! Shana rescuers to the moon! Go, go, Shana rescuers! Go, go, Shana rescue! Which actually still... Pain the Trash Grinder! Welcome! Oh, we all know I just want their power over 9,000. Well, I mean, of course. There's like no other power other than over 9,000. Oh, man. Those ads, that is a thing. Alright, Maru needs some assistance. You know, if Maru gets attacked, she's probably toast. I don't want to, but she's gonna take the guard. Poke. You know, what I should do is I should guard with her. I got a theory. I got a plan. I just realized I don't have much for healing items. I want to go this one. This one. Get wrecked. You like making other people smell your funny breath? You can smell my funny breath. It's funny that the ad started right as I said something. Well, I did not trigger those, so that's just the system hating me, I guess. So, to recap, yes, I definitely just want their power over 9,000, because that's the only power there is. Everything else is just like child's play. Figure, since we got the repeat thing that blocks his attack, we can 2 points on the regen there. Good job, Rose. We can run everybody through some guard cycling and get Maru back to healthy. Especially since her speed is so fast. And for some reason, this guy likes to attack Rose, so that's kind of perfect. Alright, everybody's full, so go for it. That one throws me off just about every time. One more battle? One more, I think. We'll kind of work our way over to the item shop here. And hope that we get a battle. Oops. Whoa. Brain is functional. None. That didn't make any sense, but with a non-functional brain, that's the things that happen. I don't know why I thought it was in Xenobatos. It doesn't even look like Xenobatos. Or Xenobatos, if you wanna go that route. Alright, back to the Lawless City, Xenobatos. Yay! Yoda, is that you? Yoda it is. That's not a great impression. I used to do a reasonable Yoda impression. Although it was courtesy of Yoda's manner of speaking that I did pretty well in a we had kind of a local improv day, and they had one of the prompts was you had to speak entirely in questions. That was the only thing you could do. And so I channeled my inner Yoda to kind of turn everything into questions, because it turns out if you invert half of a like reverse the statement, you can make a lot of questions out of things. I don't know if I made that clear as mud or not, but it kind of seems a little vivid to my brain at this point. We did not get the battle I was anticipating though, so we're gonna run around in circles until we're dizzy. The music. Ooh, it's the Death Reaper? Not a Death Reaper. Yes, Death Reaper? Something Reaper. And a guillotine. Sounds like I need more brain fuel. That is a good possibility. I got Death Purger, that's what it's called. I got regular fuel earlier today, and then found that the gas pump was leaking. Don't know how that applies to brain fuel at all, but we'll go with it. Thanks for checking in, Payne the Trash Grinder 9001, which is over 9,000. Wait, is this a conspiracy? I don't know if it's just the frame of reference or that things are easier when I'm not 12. But a lot of these end-game editions are a lot easier to complete than they were back in the day. Like that one there, which you never would have been able to handle that one back then. Yeah, we'll leave guard on dart duty. I said what I said, and I'm gonna stick by it. Very nice, very nice. That should... Without either fuel, I'm going nowhere fast. Perhaps, but it's gonna be a fun journey either way. Which, I guess, if you go nowhere, there's not much of a journey now, is there? Okay, well... I have a Kit Kat nearby. That's about as close as I get to brain fuel. Turns out we have to have one more battle, and then we can get our armor, and then we can go to the moon, because everybody knows diamond hands to the moon, and we can't have diamond hands if we don't have diamond armor, and by diamond armor I obviously mean Jade Dragoon armor, but they're basically the same thing, you know? Diamonds, jade, they're precious stones, sort of nowhere near similar hardness or desirability, but they're both kind of expensive, I guess. And, I mean, there's no diamond Dragoon, so... in the hierarchy of stones in game that are precious, I think jade's kind of at the top. Just saying. Depends on how far you wear down the floor from walking in circles. That is a good point, because if you wear all the way through it, then you're going down very fast. And potentially down in a spiral. And I don't have any... I was going to try and continue that train of thought, but it left me. Oh, I was on the wrong one. Well, I get a retry. There it goes. You know, there's part of me that can't wait until we make it through this game. And there's part of me that also doesn't want it to be over. I mean, obviously we can play it again, or we can reload it, or we can even try to initiate the new game plus. One might even say it's a downward spiral. Yes, that's exactly where my brain needed to go. Yep. Well, not in a downward spiral. Don't. The brain didn't need to do the spiraling, but the Okay, let's go ahead and get this armor so we can go to the moon. Maybe my head will be clearer there. So yeah, the new game plus, which there's apparently a glitch of some kind, where you can carry over your existing stats and things to a new save file, which is pretty neat. And then when you start the game, you just start out with Dart at like 60 levels or something, and all of your attacks are leveled up, and everybody's great, and all the enemies are super weak because your equipment's OP. It drops his magic defense down pretty fierce, but it makes him immune to windy magic. So yes, how dumb am I? It's only $800, guys. The armor's only $800. Guys, is somebody gonna tell him it's $800? Oh, I don't know what the $3,000 one was, but it's not here. If you laugh once a day, you're doing good. They say laughter is the best medicine. I was gonna make, I'm gonna be totally honest, I was gonna make a joke about drugs, but I don't want to go there, so let's go to the teleporting device, etc. It's a funny name for a teleporting device, but I mean, I guess if it does etc. things. Let's take a look at this. You know what? I was gonna save anyway, so why not take the 3 steps over so I can check what's his name's armor. I want to see what we took off from him. The armor of yore. Okay. That's fine. Yep. Okay. And you know what I did? All of that made a big ordeal and it didn't even save it. And see, the weirdest thing is I'm not even that, like, I'm not tired today. Most days I'm exhausted when we're in here because I haven't slept properly, and my sleep schedule is worse than working fill-in at a minimum wage job. That's not That's not what I'm doing. And that's not, to clarify, that's not to dog anyone that works minimum wage jobs. You're gonna leave and grab a snack? Alright, sounds like a good plan. Get that brain food. Thanks for the lurk. Enjoy your time with the lurky turkey. He might want a snack too. You should check with him, see if he wants a snack. Off to Mayfield. Oh. Go over here, and then we'll run through the sequence of Mayfield. We'll save at the second save point, and then we'll take off to the moon. Or to the... I guess we have a music video. Or, I keep calling it a music video. Movie. FMV is what they reference it as in everything. The full movie animation, the fully movie Star Planet. Now that's a throwback. Really, it's kind of sad that we don't get commercials and stuff like we used to. I mean, what's the latest in Super Soaker technology? Seriously, I've not been informed. I'm missing out on this vital information. I remember it was this big deal that there was this, it was a Super Soaker, and there was like 3 of them that released all at the same time. One of them, you could dump the entire tank, like you could discharge the entire tank in one go, and just totally soak. It really put the soak part in Super Soaker. Oh, this puzzle is miserable. Up to over. It's not sprint. Over to up 1 over. Remember, over 1 up 2 over 1. Ha! That's cool. My brain did a thing. Take that, brain food. I forgot there was a Healy spot here. Like Healy, like health, not Healy like the shoes that they never made my size, and it made me sad. Does anybody remember Heelys? The skateboard in your shoe, or the skates in your shoes, where you took the little plate off the bottom of your shoe. The shoe with a wheel in the heel. That's what it was, what the tagline was. Yeah, they were cool. I would have fallen over so many times, but they were cool. Nice. Smack. It's... I don't know if anyone's told you, Mr. Undead, but it's kind of impolite to smack somebody with someone's decapitated head. Just saying. In case you've never been notified of that. Even worse if it's not your own. Why am I messing that up? So yeah, but back to the Super Soakers thing, though. There was also one that you could... You missed. You could... I don't know if it was a cartridge that it had, or if it just had a tank that was open, easier to get into than the other ones, and you could put ice in it. So it was the Arctic Blast, Arctic something blast, something frigid cold, freezing blast. I don't remember. I had it on my Christmas list for a while. Probably every year since it released, or at least the year that it was being advertised in. But yeah, we don't get that stuff anymore, and it's sad. We need to find somebody that's just responsible for keeping us updated on the latest in toy technology. You know? That would be awesome. We should... Oh, maybe that's what we should do. We should hold a stream periodically where we go through and we review the latest in toy technology. I mean, everybody's got phones and tablets and the, like, computer implanted in their hand or something. Oh, that's not a common occurrence? Oh, silly me. Okay, so it's definitely this one. I don't know if it's up or left. It's left, and then it's up, and then it's over. If I fall off, I'm gonna yell that I trusted him. He was the chosen one. He was meant to bring balance to the Force. He was meant to destroy the Sith, not join them. And I have the high ground. It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You estimate my power! Don't try it! And suddenly he was legless. Not to be confused with that archer from that game. The throne game. Throne game, right? It's throne game. Like Squid Game, but throne game. How many Game of Thrones fans did I just trigger? I'm so sorry. I'll go back to watching Star Trek with Chewbacca and Han Solo. It's golden. That's the angle I dislike doing additions in. It feels like it's more difficult. Even if it's not, it feels like it is. And so I left it. It's definitely a different view of the edition though. It's kind of neat. I don't know, we'll try it again. Ooh, with the counter. Nice. Got it! Yes! Maybe it's not that bad. Alright. This is definitely gonna be a stream. This is probably a stream that I'm gonna highlight and save on the Twitch side of things because it's pretty fun. I'm kinda having a great time. I hope you guys are Star Trek with Chewbacca and Han Solo. If you guys haven't ran away because I've offended all the fans. Nah, it's all good. I was never a major Star Trek fan and/or person who watched Star Trek, but I did watch Star Wars. Okay, is it up or do I have to go back? It's up, because the one that was back was not accessible. Okay. Making good progress. Here's our save. When the movie plays, this is actually kind of ironic that we're gonna basically get to the end of our time for today about the time we get to the moon. Oh man. What to save? I gotta save it twice now. I wasn't thinking. I've got a backup save because I have kind of saves at different places along the story that I wanted to keep a copy of. See, like the Phantom Ship. I can go back and play the Phantom Ship anytime I want. I got one where I'm gonna run around to Shana. Arguably the best character, but I mean, you're welcome to believe differently, but just because everybody's welcome to having an incorrect opinion if they desire. But yeah, I've got several. I'm kidding, of course. I mean, Shana is the best, but you're more than welcome to have your favorites too. That's what I'm getting at. And I'm not gonna militantly shove it down your throat or something. Figuratively speaking. Don't make it weird. Okay. Mason. Okay, we save. We save in the world from annihilation of units. Don't go to the light. I can't help it. We made it. Hey, I'm a snooze this ad. We got an ad coming up. I'm a snooze it so we can get this video in here. That way nobody misses it. Yes, the moon has not set yet. Well, that's because it's the moon that never sets. If it was the moon that sets, it'd just be like an ordinary moon. Not the flesh, the Virage Brio. The Signet Sphere is still safe. The mean Shana is still safe. Shana is best girl. Once we go up this road of souls, there will be no return. Hey, it reminds us. We are climbing up. Wait! Hammer time. Do 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 do. Oh, I guess it's stop. Hammer time. Okay. Yes. We are ready to go. Go. Yes. Lavich showed us the way. I have no hesitation. I should have said wait first, but we might not have got that dialogue. We probably would have got that dialogue still. Oh well. Let's go! Wow. Beam me up, Lavitz! Speaking of Star Wars references. No, it's Star Trek. It's Star Trek. Ooh, a present. I want a present too. Splat. Where's everybody else? Spectral Flash. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, that's light. It was safe. That Signet Sphere is the last barrier to protect the world. Okay. If it is destroyed, there will be no other way but to deal with God itself. When Shana crosses to the moon that never sets, the god of destruction will be born? I won't let it. I won't let you. I'll finish it here. I think so too. Dad? Did you get the milk? I'll finish the world here. Reveal yourself. I don't hide. He was literally hiding. Man was literally hiding. And then he lied to us to our face. Like straight to our face. Not that he hasn't been lying to us all along, but our settlement is a peaceful one. Nope. Aw, it's a flower. Or something. We don't need weapons. A fight is not appropriate before the celebration of a birth. I won't let you. Whoosh. Boink. Don't come near me. Chi blocker? I won't let you. Oh, that was the last thing that he needed to break the signet. Yeah. The arrow has already been released. To the finale of the world. Ooh. Rumble, 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 rumble. The moon is falling. Oh, this would be a perfect time for a Majora's Mask reference. The world is ending. Does that mean that humans cannot revoke the will of the Creator? Not yet. Don't give up. It's just the signet of the moon is broken. Yes. We can still struggle. Caterpie, you struggle. The moon has not obtained Shana yet. Let's go pursue Sieg. It's funny because he was her romantic interest years ago, so she was pursuing him anyway. All right. Is this a dead end? I mean, it is Death City Mayfill after all. We're gonna have to snooze again, aren't we? Actually, let's do this. We're gonna run this, get this ad out of the way, and we'll hang out here so you guys don't miss anything, and we'll chat and kind of do some fun things, some magic tricks, some magic. Are you ready? It's a snail. Oh yes, awkward turtle. He's kind of lopsided, I guess. There we go. Awkward turtle. Awkward turkey. Can't forget the awkward turkey. You go for a high five, and then suddenly turkey, right? Suddenly turkey. You guys are gonna think I'm absolutely insane. We're just waiting out an ad. If you're watching after the stream, this is kind of the fun things that we get to do here. So we've got awkward turkey. We have awkward turtle. We have one of my favorites, one that I actually made up, because everybody else had like the awkward turtle, and then the awkward turkey, and then the awkward snail. Right? You go in for the high five, and then somebody awkward snails you. No, fist bump. That's right. You go in for the fist bump. And then it's fist bump, but it's fist bump into snail. And then it's just awkward snail, right? So then... I mean, if we don't live up to our name, who's gonna realize that we're unexpectedly random? So, to follow up on that, I see our ad watchers are just coming in from the... We were talking about the awkward turkey, which is this one, and you go for the high five, and then you go awkward turkey, and then you have awkward turtle, which is just kind of a turtly guy. Here, do the awkward turtle, and then you have the fist pound, and you go awkward snail, right? Because you got the snail eyes here, snail, and then I made one, and it was great because it's awkward palm tree, right? Because you go for the high five, and then you collide wrists together, and then just it's awkward palm tree. And then sometimes awkward palm tree is in a hurricane, so it's awkward palm tree in a hurricane. All right, welcome back from the ad. Now that we've recapped everything that you may have missed, let's get into this video. Is this a dead end? Again, yes, because it is Death City Mayfill. Where did you expect it to go? The wings of Savan. Take us to the moon. Kulon wings to the moon. I think we get a video here. Oh, that's super cool. I'm probably gonna, if we do start a video, I'm gonna mute my mic. Yeah, I'm gonna mute so I don't interrupt it. Could you imagine if that entire thing like fused together to become a giant barrage? Just wanted to point that out. Okay, I'll mute again.
That's it?
That may have been the first time we've heard Maru's voice. I'm uncomfortable. Maru's scream was so normal, and then Dart's was like, oh! Sorry, I cannot fly anymore. Poor Kulan. Aw, look, his eye just closed. Kulan. Everything is turning out just as Zieg wished. The seal of the moon was broken, and the terribly disastrous plan laid by Soa finally has started. So the Virage is all coming out of the sphere thing there. I know they said it was the Virage embryo, but it's more like a spider egg sac. Just all over. But yeah, I was kind of freaking out about the voice over there because they could have had so much more to this. And that's actually Severed Chains, which I started talking about before, about me being torn on wanting to finish our playthrough of this and wanting it to not have to finish. Because after this, we're going to pick up Severed Chains, if it's okay to stream. I got to double check on that. Severed Chains is the remastering project that they've been working on this game to just bring it into the 20th century, basically, or 21st century. Updated graphics, updated battles, switching additions in battle, all kinds of crazy things. They've added multiplayer support, so you can have 2 people playing, which is crazy because when we were younger, this was, it was one controller, and we'd play, me and I mean, my siblings and stuff. Brain's melting. Brain doesn't work anymore. Brain has checked out. We'd all play this. We'd play this game together, and we had to trade off. So we kind of had each person pick their character. Somebody had to be Dart, but then each person picked their character that they wanted to play as, and then we'd trade off between battles. So whoever was controlling the party, once we got into a battle, then you'd switch. If it was in a like in a city or something where there weren't battles, then we had to determine either if it was save points or if it was okay, you get to run us in the city, but then when we get out of the city, it switches to someone else. But that would have been so much more effective to be able to just be like, okay, there's 3 people playing on the battlefield, so you can have 3 people control, do your attacks and everything that way. Be kind of crazy. But yeah, the voiceover there, they're also, I believe, they're working on, and it may be a mod for the rework, but they're working on a voiceover thing. It's obviously not going to be the original voices, but it sounds like it's going to be really cool. So looking forward to that. All that's available in the Legend of Dragoon dev streams. You can find those on YouTube. They've showed off a lot of stuff. Additional playable characters, playable Lloyd, with his transformation into his wingly armored form. Currently it was using Miranda's base, which is funny when it does the magical girl transformation and then poof, you're Lloyd. But that was pretty crazy. So, terribly disastrous plan laid by Soa has finally started. Those virages are mere advanced guards for the primary virage embryo. It's all a virage. But yeah, the moon seemed like it was bigger when it was in the sky. Based on us flying around it there. It seems the birth of the god of destruction will only be a matter of time. Whoosh. Does the divine tree, which gave birth to all the species, want this as well? So it was kind of neat because I'm pretty sure the virages are the next generation in the species chain. Because it was like dragons, and then dragoons, and then the winglies were in there somewhere, and then humans, and then something else, and I thought the virages were the next one, and then the final one, that's why we had virages. Then the final one is the god of destruction, the virage embryo. There's so much lore, and I can't wait. I finally, that's also a thing. I finally found, I've got the guide, the Japanese version of the guide, because that was a big thing for me. And we've actually brought it up a time or two on stream to reference names and stuff, because the names, some of them are consistent with how they were in Japanese. They're just transferred to English characters, and so the pronunciation is weird. Like Charlie, Frama, or Melbu Frama. Her name was actually more likely to be pronounced as Charla, because of how the original Japanese had it spelled. But because of the localization and stuff, we always called her Charlie, even though it was spelled Charle. It was kind of different. It was phrasing. So we've used that a few times. But I finally found they made, for the first, I think it's the first disc is what it covers, but they made a manga, or a comic book in layman's terms, covering the events of disc 1. They never made the other 2. I don't know if it didn't perform very well or what. And there's also a spin-off and I think it covers about the same area, the same place in the timeline, that was called Trouble in Serdio, or Celdio, depending on how the characters are transferred over. But Serdio is the place, like the Serdian War and that sort of thing. And it was I believe it was a light novel, but it was kind of a book over that, and it's going to be really cool to go back and kind of review those, read them. It's going to be slow process reading them, unless I just translate them, because I'm still working on learning Japanese. But it's fun because it's something to look forward to, and something that I'm to encourage me on learning Japanese and everything as well. It's pretty great. So, but the world is not over yet. We can still fight to save it, can't we? After you've seen those, you can still say that. Let's go. The moon that never sets is waiting for us. Blip. Cool on. Poor flying mantifish guy. And with that, our diamond hands have officially reached the divine tree. We're not quite to the moon yet, but we will get there very soon. That is unfortunately going to wrap up for today's episode of The Legend of Dragoon. Pretty crazy. We are steadily approaching the ending. There is still a lot of content left, as well as the final battle, which will be interesting to see how that goes. But when we were younger, we never defeated that final battle. I have since then. I've played a time or two. I was able to defeat it, but I think we're significantly better, or more better, well, or off, because all those words needed to be said together, even though they're not syntactically correct. I think we're better off with our current state than we were back in the day. I feel old saying that. So I don't know that we'll have too much trouble with it. It's just a very long, arduous battle. But there's a lot of content before that, so don't you worry. And then after we defeat that, that's not the end of our Dragoon journeys. Either we'll switch to Severed Chains, or we'll start another playthrough on it, or something. We'll figure something out. I absolutely love this game, so it's not going away anytime soon. So, but like I said, that is going to wrap up our episode for today. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here every day at roughly 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos, and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, if you're enjoying the content there on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot and lets us know what content you guys are enjoying. If you think you've got a friend that has a desire to, I don't know, the phrasing on that was rough, but if you know anybody that might enjoy the content here, either the streams or the YouTube, you can share the channel with them. That's an awesome way to help us out as well. And it grows the community, which in turn lets us kind of give back to you guys as well in better content, new content, better intros and things. Today's was a little bit weird, but the whole stream was a little bit weird, so I hope you guys got a kick out of it at least. And I do apologize if I offended anybody with my crossover jokes on Star Wars or Star Trek, or it's all in good fun. There was no harm intended there, just a little bit of silliness. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next one. Until then, stay random.